Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we are going to be checking out a secret and hidden mineshaft underneath Micah's hideout. So it's crazy all the new things that I'm still discovering in Red Dead Redemption 2. And the only reason I was able to find out about this is because one of you guys messaged me on my Facebook page. I got a message earlier today from Jordan who told me about this underneath Micah's hideout. And I was like, what the heck? There's a secret set of tunnels and a mine shaft underneath Micah's hideout? I had no idea about this. And I was curious if it had any connection to the final mission of the game, where you actually encounter Micah and Dutch on top of Mount Hagen.
Micah, you're here. Come out.
Hello, Scarface. Did you miss me?
Not much.
Been a few years. How's that, whore of yours?
She's good. Didn't reckon I should waste my time killing you. But I felt different.
So it seems. Well, maybe after all this is over, I'll go pay her a call. And the boy.
Whatever you say.
Come on now, Micah. At least die like a man.
Hellfire. It's just like old times.
Come on. You turn around and start walking.
You got me! Just like old times, All manner of folk paying social calls.
Hello, son. Mrs. Adler. It's been quite a while.
Now, John. Now, what were you saying?
Now, I know Micah is a dullard, but you'd think if he chose this place for a reason, it might have some strategic advantage, and a sort of secret way out or a hidden tunnel might just be the reason why he chose this spot over somewhere else. So it's something that I wanted to investigate. So if you've never been here before, I'll show you guys how to get here in a second. Basically, you just want to head just to the south of Micah's hideout. And it's going to look like there's no way to get up, but eventually you will make your way to this place called Mineshaft Claim. Apparently, this is like an actual spot on the map. And it consists of three things. It consists of this bunker-looking place, a little wooden shack, and then this tunnel with like a minecart rail running through it. So the first place that I checked out was this wooden shack. I was thinking there might be like a lockbox or some treasure in there. And the only thing that I was able to find are some basic provisions. I was able to find a ginseng elixir, so that is kind of nice. And then I was also able to get some like canned fruit and some rum and stuff like that. So some basic supplies. There's also a cigarette card in here. For me, it was the Gems of Beauty card 8. This is Agnes Guyon. I think that's her name. I'm not sure. Either way, there wasn't a ton of amazing stuff in there, but it definitely looks as if someone had been roughing it inside of there. Now, the next place I wanted to check out was this dark, abandoned mine shaft. And immediately I grabbed my lantern because I knew it was going to be very, very dark. And the second I got inside, I noticed that it generated its own interior. So let's actually take a look at it right now. And you guys can also see where we're located and just how close it is to Micah's hideout. You can see Micah's hideout is to the northwest. And we got to this place, Mineshaft Claim, by going on that little dotted road to the south. But you can see it is like a big little tunnel in here. and there's lots of little like nooks and crannies for us to check out. So we're going to be diving into this. It is very, very dark. The lantern does not help all that much. And it is so easy to get lost in here. Like there's all sorts of little twists and turns that you could ultimately take. And I was really taking my time here because I was trying to be on the lookout for things like treasure or things that might end up popping out and scaring me. Like I am not a big fan of scary stuff. So I was on edge, sort of walking in here. There was like a light that was already on, which is a little bit suspicious. And that's why I assume that Micah or Dutch might end up be using this place, because if this place was abandoned, there wouldn't be a light on in here unless Rockstar just did us a service and, you know, put a light on for us. But regardless, I started to explore and I started to check out all these areas and I was finding nothing. And I was thinking to myself, okay, why am I finding absolutely nothing in here? There's got to be some purpose to this like mine shaft that we're in. Otherwise, Rockstar wouldn't go to the trouble to design all of this and make all these caverns. So I was getting a little bit frustrated, and then I eventually went down this one route, and I found this writing on the wall. And this writing says, "A fool on command." And I know from playing Red Dead Redemption 2, anytime you see writing like this on the wall, especially when it looks like it's out of place, that is going to be a cheat code. So I remembered what it was, fool on command. We ended up entering that, and we have successfully unlocked a cheat. And the cheat is actually the drunk cheat. If we activate it, you will become drunk. So I definitely did not want to do that while exploring an abandoned mineshaft, but that is a new cheat that we have now unlocked. It's not really a useful or effective one. It's super easy to become drunk on your own, but alas, that is a cheat code that we unlocked. So when I found this, I was a little bit disappointed because honestly, after finding that, I figured that the only point of this cave was to have this like cheat code in there. We've seen Rockstar do this in the past with other little abandoned caves and tunnels and mine shafts. So I continued to explore the rest of this place, but again, I wasn't able to find really anything else. I mean, I went through this place for about 5 or 10 minutes, searching every little nook and cranny, and I wasn't able to find anything all that unique. So I guess it was time to leave the abandoned mine shaft. But first, I wanted to show you guys what it would look like if you tried to walk through this with no lantern. And no surprise, it's very, very dark. Like the only way I was able to navigate was to use my mini-map. If you had turned the mini-map on, you would have been completely lost in this place. So it's rather scary, that's for sure. And the final place we're going to be checking out today, I honestly thought this little building was going to be locked. Like, I was so shocked when I was able to go inside. The doors opened and it revealed this, like, a vault of high explosive dynamite. I was stunned to find all of this in here, but I was also thinking, like, what's the purpose of this? We can't collect any of the dynamite, and it's not like there's an enemy in here. So I was thinking maybe we have to destroy the dynamite and it will reveal something to us. So I was, basically plotting how I was going to do this because I couldn't stand inside there and shoot the dynamite. That wasn't going to work. I didn't trust like throwing a fire bottle and running away. So what I did is I put some dynamite on the outside of the door, hoping that would trigger the explosives on the inside. And sure enough, that ended up working. And when I came back inside, to no one's surprise, all the dynamite was gone and everything was destroyed and burnt. But it didn't reveal anything. Like blowing away those crates didn't reveal like some secret tunnel or something like that. So I really don't know what the purpose of this little building was. Like there was nothing inside for us to collect. The only thing that's suspicious is there was like footprints on the ground and there seemed to be this like glowing red light behind one of the barrels. But other than that, it seemed like a really normal place. Again, I don't know why this was here. Maybe it was just supposed to give more realism to the mine shaft that we went in because they would use dynamite to like clear their path. But either way, it's strange that there was absolutely nothing inside here for us to collect. Typically, if Rockstar has an interior like that, they're going to make it worth our time to ultimately go inside. So that was definitely interesting right there. Again, I'm not sure what the purpose of it was. Maybe you guys can let us know in the comments down below. Now, let's get back to the original question with this video. What's the relationship between this place and Micah's hideout? I mean, they are so close together. Are they connected? And I'm going to let you guys answer that question. If you think they're connected, let me know in the comments down below. I mean, you can just see how close they are. We're getting on horseback right here, and it literally took me all of 20 seconds in order to ride up to Micah's hideout. So you can see how close together they are. And again, if I was Micah, I would definitely have noticed something like this that would have been underneath my hideout when I was trying to put together my gang. So as always, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Number one, have you been to this abandoned mine shaft, or is this the first time you've ever seen it? And number two, do you think there is any connection to this mine shaft and Micah's hideout? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily Red Dead Redemption 2 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.